Hi, my name is Katie. I am a 200-hour registered yoga instructor, and I teach here. This is my home studio, Intentions Studio in Prescott, Arizona. Today I just wanted to bring to you a good morning wake-up flow. So today's practice is going to look energizing, and the intention behind it is to wake up. So it is customary in most yoga practices to set an intention, and maybe that would be your intention today, and hopefully you're doing this practice in the morning, is just to wake up. So each time maybe we pull our hands through heart center or cactus the arms, whatever that looks like, maybe you would repeat that mantra to yourself today: I am awake. So we'll start with just a little bit of centering, just to kind of quiet the mind. Maybe it's the morning for you and you're running through your to-do list. So we'll start just kind of by centering and grounding, and just getting quiet. So find some deep breaths. Let your eyes drift closed. Maybe you would bring that mantra to mind: I am awake. Let the to-do list fall away. Just let yourself be in the moment. Take 2 more rounds of breath. And slowly bring your eyes back open. And we're just going to shift, and to find yourself in the center of your mat, we're going to make our way into reclined cobbler's pose, or Supta Konasana, reclining all the way onto the back. Just continue a little bit of centering, waking up. Bring one hand to the heart, the other to the belly. And just breathe. Deep inhales and long exhales. Maybe you have a busy day ahead of you. You want to spend a little bit more time in this sacred space. Hold on to the precious moments that feel still. And whenever you feel ready, bring both knees together. Bring them into your chest for a little squeeze, Apanasana. Maybe rock from side to side, massage the low spine, whatever feels best here. And then come to stillness. We're gonna bring the arms into a cactus position, bending at the elbows, opening up the chest, and then let the knees drift over to the right. Bringing a little bit of awareness, a little bit of waking up to the body and the muscles. Spend as much time here as you need. And again, when you feel ready, come back to center. Let the knees drift over to the left. Breathing deep, letting the muscles soften. Returning to center, grab the knees and gently begin to rock and roll your way to your seated posture. I'll turn this way too. So when you get to seated, draw the sits bones down into the mat, lengthen the spine. So we're going to continue to warm up the body and wake ourselves up. On your next breath in, reach up high. On your exhale, bend at the elbows, cactus the arms, let that heart space expand, the chest open wide. I am awake. Deep breath in, reach up. On your exhale, bend at the elbows. You draw them down a little closer to the rib cage. Inhale, reach up one last time. And this time really, maybe even say it out loud. I am full of energy, I am awake. Your next breath, bring the hands to heart center. We'll stretch out our necks. Deep breath in. On your exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. Bring your forehead and nose down. And draw the shoulder blades down. Releasing tension in the neck and shoulders here. Maybe this feels relaxing and good to you. Stay here as long as you need. Or on your next breath, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. And if this is where you'd like to remain today, if this is enough for you, you're getting a good stretch in the neck and shoulder on the left side, you can stay right here, or you can advance by placing the left hand on the left knee and bringing the right hand gently over to the left ear. Try to resist tugging on the neck. You just want to use gravity to help draw that tension out a little further. Coming back to center, bring both palms back in to heart center. And on your next breath, draw the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe things feel tighter on this side. Maybe you have a little bit more ease of access to these muscles. Stay here or advance. As you did on the other side, bring your right hand to the right knee, the left hand to the right ear. Again, just letting gravity work for you, not pulling or forcing anything to move. Whenever you're ready, release, come back to center. We'll make our way to a tabletop position just briefly as we transition to downward facing dog. So bring the palms about one hand length in front of the shoulders. So rather than directly underneath, step them forward about one hand length. Knees are at hips width apart, and then tuck the toes behind you. Take a deep breath in to prepare. And on the exhale, send the tailbone high. Press the floor away with the palms and draw the shoulders down away from the ears. So we're lifting from the tailbone. Got a long, straight spine. We're drawing the shoulders down. Maybe bending into one knee and then the other. This is our first big stretch of the day. And then come to stillness. And we'll walk toward the top of our mats, making our way to a forward fold. Let everything hang heavy. Maybe shake the head no or nod it yes. Release a little bit more tension. And then take a deep bend in the knees, roll up to standing. So this will be the meat of our practice. This will be our sun salutations, which is what I have to offer you all today as our wake up series. So starting in Tadasana at the top of your mat, root your feet down into the mat, draw the tailbone under, lift the belly, and bring the palms out to either side of your body. On an inhale, reach up high. On your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. On your next breath in, reach up again. Then on the exhale, cactus the elbows, lift the heart space, let the chest expand. I am awake. Deep breath in, reach up. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. On your next breath, halfway lift, bringing the tailbone and crown of your head into a straight line, roll the shoulder blades onto your spine. And your fingertips can remain on the mat, or you can bring them to your shins to help take the round out of your spine. And on your next breath, fold forward. Plant the palms if that's accessible. You can always bring a block here as well. So I have my block next to me. So if the floor is not quite as accessible as you'd like, you can always place the block and then make your way into high plank. So from high plank, you have a few options. We're gonna move through a vinyasa flow. On your next breath, you can lower the knees, tucking the elbows in tight, and lower the chest and chin. Untuck the toes behind you. On your inhale, roll the shoulder blades together, press the floor away. Lift up for low cobra. On your exhale, lower back down. Press your weight through tabletop, tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. This is our first sun salutation, Surya Namaskar A. On your next breath, gaze up, step to the top of your mat, come back to forward fold. On your inhale, halfway lift. Again, fingertips can remain on the mat. You can use the block, or you can bring them to your shins, whatever suits your practice. On your next breath, forward fold. This time, just bring a soft bend into the knees and rise all the way up, reaching up high. Exhale, cactus the arms. I am awake. I'm excited about the day. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. On your next breath in, halfway lift. Bringing the round from your spine, long straight spine. Exhale, fold. Bring both palms to the earth. Step back to high plank. And this time, it's your choice, lower knees, chest, chin, or inhale to prep onto the balls of your feet. Bring the elbows in tight, lower through chaturanga. Untuck the toes behind you. On your next breath, roll the shoulder blades back, press up, bring the bend out of the elbows, full cobra. On your exhale, lower back down. Shift your weight through tabletop, tuck your toes, come back to downward facing dog. So you have one more together. On your next breath in, gaze up, step to the top of your mat, return to forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Rise to standing, reach up high, gather in some good energy, the light of the day. Exhale, cactus the arms. I am awake today. I am excited. Good things are gonna happen. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Plant the palms. Step back to high plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower through chaturanga. Untuck the toes behind you. This time, keep the thighs and hips up off the mat. Press the floor away, upward facing dog. On your exhale, hinge the hips high, downward facing dog. Let's take 2 rounds of breath here in down dog. When you've completed your 2 breaths, draw the knees down to the earth, untuck the toes, and sit your sits bones back on your heels. So we're in a modified hero's pose, or often this is referred to as thunderbolt pose. Roll the shoulder blades together and down. We'll start with the palms on the thighs. Take a deep breath in. On your next breath in, reach up high. Coming back to that mantra. I am awake, bend at the elbows, cactus the arms. Deep breath in. Exhale. So the cactusing of the arms and the opening of the chest is oftentimes, it is activating to the nervous system. So it tells the body to wake up. It's time to be awake. It's energizing. So maybe refrain from doing this series at night. There is a bedtime flow that you can find in the list of videos. Deep breath in, reach up. On the exhale, bring the hands to heart center. And then place the palms on either side of the body, shift the weight. And we'll just come back to our seated posture and close similar to the way we began. The eyes drift closed. We come back to that intention or mantra. And bring the hands to heart center. It's been my honor to practice with you all today. This is going to complete our time together. Namaste.